You know, after all, I almost didn't say anything, but after thinking about Gina, as much as she's done for me, counseling, teaching, and pretty much slapping me without touching me, she straightened me out in a lot of different things. 2 weeks before Gina went to the hospital, we did a demo over at Albertville High School. Gina had such a heart for kids. When we got there, this was a special needs class. We had one of the best times, and I think it really touched me because on the way home, Gina rode with me, and we did a lot of talking. The whole time over there and back, Gina kept her head down. I could tell she was thinking, and a lot of times she was praying. And I asked her, I said, Gina, are you okay? I said, is something wrong? She said, no, I'm fine. Well, just before we got to the tribal house, she said, brother, would you do me a favor? I said, yeah. She said, I got a message I would like to pass on to my people. I said, okay. She said, people come to the tribal house, they walk in the door, they're smiling, they're looking at me, they're looking at the tribal house, they're looking at our people. So when they come in, they're smiling, they hug me. And she said, when I'm gone, would you ask my people to do the same thing? Smile, think of what we've been through, where we've been, what we are to each other. Smile and hug each other and love each other. And constantly she talked about Brother Leon, and the kind of man he is, but we know the kind of man Leon is, because he's fantastic. We love you, brother. And Brother George said, talking about Christmas coming up, as a tribe, as a family, what more gifts could we ask for than each other? Our memories of Gina, the love we had for Gina, the love she had for us. When you think about Christmas, when you think about each other, think about Gina, because Gina's in every one of us. Gina's part of our hearts, always will be, and we'll always be part of each other's hearts. Thank you.
My name is Stan Long. I'm the principal chief of the Cherokee Tribe of Northeast Alabama. I extend my joy for this celebration today. Mr. Lowry Hesse, I honor you today and all of the leadership of this tribe. When I was headed last Wednesday to an officers meeting, I was just overwhelmed to pray for Chief Gina. And so I called her up on the phone and got her voicemail and told her what was going on and what I was thinking. And found out later that night that her illness had taken and was put in hospice. And then a couple of days later, I got the news of her crossing over. And my heart was saddened because, let me back up. I'm with a different tribe, your tribe, the Achota Cherokee tribe. And someone has asked me, why y'all got 3 tribes? I said, well, you've got Montgomery, you've got Birmingham, you've got Huntsville. Why you got 3 cities? Y'all have different makeups, but we're all Cherokee. So, Chief Gina's crossing over was sad, but also glad, because I know that her Redeemer lives. Because of that, she lives as well. I serve with Chief Gina on the Indian Affairs Commission, on the Intertribal Council of Alabama. We've had our, to know Chief Gina is to know that she has passion for what she believes. And so we both had passion, but we left the meetings resolved. And so I stand before you today just to extend on behalf of our tribe, our Cherokee people, your Cherokee people, that we are sorrowful, but we rejoice again knowing where Chief Gina is. And I thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak before you and to honor Chief Gina today. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Brandon?
Well, Donna III.II. Chief Gina was an amazing person and human. She always put everybody else before herself. And she's been through everything under the sun, and she's always prevailed. I would like to see her memory in the same way, to continue on, just like Steve and Doug and everybody else, Mickey, all the ones that have crossed. I love them all, and I always will. And Leon, I'm here for you, darling. I love you. And one thing, I know, Gina, you can smack me later if you want to, but she had come by the house a few weeks ago and sat and talked with me. And she's like, don't tell nobody. You know, she's always like, don't tell nobody. I just got to have one more cigarette. But it gave her joy. Just like things I knew that Steve done gave him joy. And that's the thing about life. We've all got to learn to live in joy, peace, and learn to laugh at things in life and not take things too seriously. There was a poem I remembered ever since I was a little girl. It was, remember me with smiles and laughter, for that's the way I'll remember you. If you can only remember me with tears, then don't remember me at all. But Chief, I will always remember you with smiles and laughter. For every time I see your face, you've got that beautiful smile upon your sweet face. And I'll do anything I can to turn around and make anyone happy in her honor. I just want to say, Chief, you're going to be greatly missed, but please hurry up and get the party ready for the rest of us, because we'll be seeing you soon. Until we meet again.
Thank you. I'm Cherokee Brasher. I'm the Chota Cherokee Tribe. I'm also the Governor Bentley's appointee to the Indian Affairs Commission. And I bring greetings from Governor Bentley, who said he was sorry that he could not make it today, but he sends his condolences, and that the tribe and Miss Gina and the family and you, Leon, will be in his prayers because he was very impressed with Miss Gina. You know, Miss Gina was a politician at heart too, along with a lot of other things. And I promise you, every time we had a meeting, every time we had to be in Montgomery for a proclamation signing or whatever, the first thing the governor would do is say, Cherokee, where's Miss Gina? And he'd look around trying to find Miss Gina, because he knew she would either bring a grandchild or one of the princesses or whatever, and they would for sure be right up on the front line, and he would sign the proclamations and be giving out the ballpoint pens that he signed with to one of the girls or one of the ladies there that was with her. So he was very appreciative of Miss Gina and the things that she did. Miss Gina was well known throughout the legislature. All of the legislative people knew her. When she, Senator Arthur Orr and some of the others told me, when she came towards your door, you knew what she was going to have to give away. That she fought very tenaciously with our organization. She fought for Native American rights, Native American ideas, and our heritage. When I began on the Indian Affairs Commission, then she came to me and we hit it off real well, and she brought me in and she taught me a lot of things that I needed to know about the commission. And she would talk to me about issues that we had. Now, when issues came up, she would have her mind set on one thing. But she always listened to the other side. She always thought about what they were thinking and what they were doing, because she always made sure that she encompassed everyone in Native Indian country in the things that she did. So we were very proud of her. She did so many things on the commission and did so many things throughout the state. And as you hear from all the people talking here, how proud we were of her. And she was really fantastic. At night, phone would ring, maybe 9, 10 o'clock at night, and it would be Miss Gina, and she said, "Cherokee, I've got a vent." I was the person she vented with a lot of times, and she'd come off and she'd give me all the things that was aggravating her and going over, and she vented to me because she knew that I could listen and I could vent to her, and together we could solve the problems, and the next morning everything was great and wonderful again. And that meant an awful lot to me, that she cared enough to call me and cared enough to want to tell me the things that were on her mind that she needed just to get off her chest. So we have been very proud to have her on the commission, and I know I speak for all the members of the Indian Affairs Commission. I know Miss Eloise could tell you 100 more stories than I could, because she worked a lot longer with her, and she could really come up with some stories and things that it would take probably the rest of the afternoon to tell. But we really appreciate what she did. The commission and the members send their sorrow, but the celebration of her passing, the celebration of her life, is shown right here with all of you people who are here today, all of you people who thought enough to be here today. And I know that Miss Gina has touched every one of your lives as she has ours. Thank you.
Anybody else? Well, the next thing, we'll have a hand drum, and